Hello there, hope you're all well today. We all know that web designers are some of the most skilled professionals in the digital space today. They understand things like structure, user experience, visual heritage, and how to really build websites that look and function properly. Yet, many talented web designers struggle to sell their services consistently. It's not really a reflection of the quality of their work. It's a reflection of, really how they've structured their business or structured how they find prospects. A well-designed website can really help convert interest, but it does not create demand on its own. Design works best once someone is already engaged. It doesn't, it supports the decision, but it does not really and usually initiate one. The problem is that, many web designers rely on their portfolios as their primary growth mechanism. They assume that, if the work is good enough, clients will just find them. And in a crowded market filled with, things like templates, page builders and low-cost alternatives, that assumption really no longer holds. As a result, prospects often dictate the terms. Budgets are set before conversations begin. Projects are scoped backwards from price. And designers are pulled into selling individual pages rather than just outcomes. This creates massive pressure to compromise, and designers take on work that they know really is under scoped. They adjust the scope to, fit instead of really trying to work a way around it. Over time, confidence really erodes and sales become reactive rather than controlled. The issue isn't, web designers that, they can't sell. It's that they are trying to sell without a system and a framework to work to. Without a framework that defines, the position, entry point, qualification and authority, sales conversions start to, come in too late or just feel too weak. By the time the design is discussed, the value has already really been capped. When foundations, are put in place, the dynamic really changes. Design stops being the product and becomes the part of the larger system. Sales become about fit and readiness, not persuasion, and designers regain that control over who they've worked with and how they work. Until then, even the most talented web designers will continue to struggle with sales, not because they lack ability, but because they're being asked to sell from the wrong position. So I hope that's helped you today. I hope that's helped someone. I look forward to seeing you again in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. See you soon.